it's Jeff. And tonight, we are headed to the circus. I have read the novel Water for Elephants by Sarah Gruens years ago and saw the movie as well. This is one show that I didn't know if it would work on stage or not, but I decided to give it a shot. Water for Elephants takes place in Depression-era America. It is about a young man named Jacob who was fleeing his hometown after a tragedy and becomes a veterinarian for a struggling circus. This show involves circus acts, puppetry, and even a love triangle, with music by Pigpen Theater Company, a New York-based indie folk band and theater company. Water for Elephants was nominated for 7 Tony Awards and was playing at the Imperial Theater. This is the theater I saw Ain't Too Proud in, as well as the legendary Bad Cinderella. Since the time of recording, unfortunately this show has closed and embarked on a national tour. Now fortunately for me, the show is slated to come to Orlando, and you better believe I already have my ticket.
Here is my ticket for tonight's performance. It was $97.50 at a decent discount. But there we go. $100.
And here's a quick glance of the merchandise. I thoroughly enjoyed what they had to offer, but here's just a quick glance because the lobby was very packed that night.
We are in, and here is the theater. Oh, love it already. Right, there's the stage. Holy cow, this theater is gorgeous. Yes. Alright, let's take a look, because this is probably the best proscenium we have seen so far. I love all the old-timey, whatever you want to call it, the old-fashioned, let's leave it at that, circus posters. And then you can't forget about the chandeliers. Yes, look at it. Oh, it's so chandelier-y. Love it. Alright, we have hit intermission, and gang, I climbed to the top of the balcony. And to be honest, a balcony seat in this theater will be fabulous.
Thank you so much.
Look at that.
Excuse me, folks. Excuse me, folks.
That is really cool right there. Alright, so intermission. So far, this show is really good, but I will go into more details once the show's over. So I'll see you at the end. We are officially out of the Imperial Theater from seeing Water for Elephants, and gang, it was a good show. It really was. What really impressed me about this show was how the show dives deeply in with animals, and there was not a single animal on that stage. It was used of puppets, but mainly acrobats pretending to be animals. So an example is there was a horse represented by an aerialist doing a silk act. They did so many incredible circus acts in this, so many crazy acrobatics, and it was done effortlessly, and it fit with the story. It wasn't just done to be like, here's a cool trick. No, it was part of the plot and helped advance the show. It was beautifully done. This is a soundtrack I am excited to go home and download and start listening to. The staging was phenomenal. The story was good. And it's a sad thing that this show is closing. There's so many shows closing right now. Some of them that I'm not even going to get a chance to see. But if Water for Elephants actually does a national tour, I think it's going to do extremely well. I think in Orlando, the audience would eat that show up 100%. So hopefully I'll be seeing it again in my hometown. Well, gang, it's late. Today was a 3-show day. And I've had like nothing to eat because I've literally just been going from show to show to show. So I think I'm going to grab something quick to eat, go back to my hotel, and get a good night's sleep because guess what? We have more shows tomorrow. Yay! All right, so make sure you like and subscribe, and gang, I'll see you at the next show. Take care. Bye.
This was such a fun night out at the theater. Even though Water for Elephants has closed in New York City, it has embarked on its national tour, and if it comes to your town, this might be a show that you would want to check out. I'm Jeff, and I do videos on theater, travel, and experiences, so please do me a favor and hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed, hit that button as well. And I'll see you all at the next show.